Hey, welcome back, my awesome students. I hope you guys are having a great day. In this new section, we are going to learn how to use another credit card processing provider called Stripe, Stripe.com, Stripe. Now, they are one of the most popular integrations, payment integrations online, okay? These people handle billions of dollars, so this is a really good company. But anyway, the first thing that you have to do is just create an account. Go to stripe.com, register, it's free to create an account. There's no charge. And then once you log in, you click on developers and you go to the developer side. Okay. Now, for those of you that are building this for yourselves, like you have a business, keep in mind that once you make your application work, once you test it out with their API and you just make sure everything is working correctly, in order to receive live payments, okay, online, you need to activate your account. So there is this button right here that you can just activate your account, hit it there, you click it, and you're gonna fill up some information and they're gonna approve you depending on your business, okay? And you can also call them and talk to them. But anyway, so once you are in the developer side, I'm gonna give you a little tour here. You're gonna see a lot of data, okay? We get a lot of data from them. I love their API. It's awesome. Their documentation is on point. So we're going to receive errors. We can see the distribution of errors here, API requests, information, webhooks, the response time, and all that stuff. Maybe in the future they're going to have a lot more probably. But here you're going to have your API keys. Okay, we're going to need both of them to communicate with their software, with their code, API. Okay, so we're going to also have webhooks. Okay, now for those of you that don't know what webhooks is, it's a really nice thing in programming, web development, because with webhooks, what we can do is we can create a code, we can write a piece of code in our website, right? In this case, I'm doing it in this website here just for demonstration, for, I was testing to make sure that this works right. But we create a little web page or page in our application where we listen for events. So if a customer makes a payment in our website, we can listen for that event, with some Stripe code, and we say, hey, the customer just made a payment. We're getting that data from Stripe, and then we can do whatever we want with that data. Either we insert it in our database, we redirect the customer to another page, we do whatever we want. Okay, it's just a way to listen for things that are happening in our application relating Stripe or whatever other provider that we are using. I'm pretty sure PayPal has webhooks as well. So, all payment companies out there have webhooks, okay, to listen for events. We can see the events right here. Okay, they got a whole bunch of events. If you go to their documentation, stripe.com/docs, DOCS, you can look for anything. For example, let's look at the product side. So here you can see that we get some endpoints. This is just the page where where you're going to be redirecting your requests. For example, if you want to if you want to post a request, you can. This is the URL for that. You can see the product object here. So all these fields are fields that you're going to have to fill in, okay, depending on your needs. And here is a connection for their API. You see your key is going to be here and some other information, but mainly your key. And here's the response and all that stuff. So their API is very rich in information, very easy to follow. We're going to have a blast, okay? A blast. And we're going to learn a lot. So anyway, I'm not going to make you waste more time. Let's go to the next section. Let's get our hands dirty, okay? See you in the next one. Take care, guys.